Earlier this morning on the ALGS channel, we put out a video that Respawn had responded to what was going on with the hacking situation. There's a lot of different opinions from other engineers and professional hackers, but I really want to show the full clip in this one because I failed to do so in the last one. And I don't want to discredit from anything that PirateSoftware has been doing, but not only did we get those Respawn responses, we also got a response from the hacker. Now, PirateSoftware made it clear to not really boost these guys' egos or give them credit for their hacks. Sometimes it could be worse just by applauding them or cheering them on. We really should be cheering EA and Respawn on because at the end of the day, it's your data that's at risk here, and it could turn out to be a really long issue with EA. So let's talk about what Respawn had to respond with, what the hacker had to respond with, and then also what PirateSoftware has seemingly now confirmed. So Hypermist had posted that the Multi Mayhem store is now live. Yeah, nothing like EA dropping some new skins for you to buy in the midst of all of this chaos. I am definitely not putting my credit card information on this game right now, but honestly, it may be too late. But what was interesting though is this actually wasn't even available for a lot of people, and the reason is because the servers went down yesterday. And what was crazy about the servers going down yesterday? Well, C9 Naughty had posted that this chatter came into his chat about an hour ago under the name Destroyer 2009. And of course, this is the name of our infamous hacker. And he said he started threatening new content in an hour, and then 1 hour later, the EA servers took a huge dump. And this was true. The servers really did start going crazy. And Destroyer 2009 basically said this was an automated message from random and Destroyer 2009, but new content starts in an hour, and lo and behold, the servers did start crashing within about an hour. What was weird was the error message that people were getting was not a normal like no server found. It was like some kind of channel removed. Now finally last night at 11 p.m. Eastern, Respawn was really up late working on this. Then update from Apex and their team came out to say the following: on Sunday, a few professional Apex Legend players accounts got hacked during an ALGS event. Game and player security are our highest priorities, which is why we paused the competition to address the issue immediately. Our team, listen to this, have deployed the first of a layered series of updates to protect the Apex Legends player community and create a secure experience for everyone. Now, all around, this is a W to see communication. We obviously wanted to see something. We have not seen anything in the last couple of days, and to finally get a remark was something that definitely piqued our interest. But if you're reading it like I'm reading it, I really thought that that last line made it sound like Apex probably wasn't safe before. A lot of others had thought that as well. Moxie saying that the more I think about it, the more this communication sucks. Where's the assurance of player data being safe? The Apex Esports account came out to say that they're actively working with the EA and Respawn partners to remain committed to ensuring the security and competitive integrity of the Apex Legends tournaments. If you haven't watched my ALGS channel video already, Split 1 playoffs is supposedly not going to change. It's still the same dates. It's still the same place. Nothing's going to happen, but they are going to probably have to postpone Challenger Circuit and basically say there will be more information to come out soon, and we appreciate your patience. Now, 9:10 a.m. this morning, the hacker known as Destroyer 2009 gives an update regarding basically their side of the story. This is coming from the Anti-Cheat Police Department, which had supposedly been in conversation with this hacker and saying, update, there's currently no confirmed news if the potential RCE is due to vulnerabilities from the game source or EAC, even though there is a response from EAC. We would recommend that you wait for a response with Respawn and EA confirming that the source of this incident. Respawn did deploy that security update, but has not yet released any info about the issue. We have also confirmed that the same hacker is involved in the respawning of bots and chasing streamers down in all these games last month. The hacker themselves claimed they did not install harmful malware on the affected streamers' PCs. So it's really a game of, are you going to believe this guy or not? Now, I tend to actually believe these hackers, and the reason is because of the last picture that you'll see. There's like different types of hackers, in my opinion, from what I've seen in the past. I normally see, just from my experience of living, that very intelligent hackers seem to be boisterous and seem to tell the truth. Like if you guys remember back in the day, 2014 Lizard Squad, they not only took down the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live and all this stuff, but they blatantly said it was them, and they blatantly said when they were going to do it again. But that could just be a really good part of their move to make people believe them. I definitely wouldn't trust someone like me. I trust someone like PirateSoftware, which we're about to watch in a minute. So Anti-Cheat Police Department had gone through these screenshots of all these questions, and the answers were yes, we were the same people that did all of these bots chasing these streamers. I will not give you an answer to the questions of the RCE attack, but then also said this: tonight we made quite a ruckus in Apex. Hope you all managed to check it out, and if anyone is interested, no viruses will be uploaded for usual players and streamers. We are jokers, not clowns. Viruses are bad, harmful, and one can easily get into trouble because of them. So these guys saying that they are jokers, not clowns, is honestly, I'm trying not to tip them off, but that was really a bar. These guys seem very sophisticated and know what they are doing. But it brings you back to the question, Do you want to believe the cheater? Do you even want to believe the anti-cheat police department is talking with the cheater? Now, yesterday I had put out an article that PirateSoftware discovered an inbound malicious connection to the computer of Imperial How, and basically said that this seems like that he got access and control to your PC. Now, other engineers like Hugo who do Apex Legends status basically said that that IP was not necessarily what was happening during the North American finals. However, Twitter had added additional context to viral clips going around saying that he never confirms that these are related to the hacking incident that took place during the tournament, which is why my original tweet said that this may have been a long planned event. Now, PirateSoftware basically says what we all know and honestly hate to hear, and that is the fact that we simply do, and he's right, we have to wait for EA and Respawn. He may be able to point us in a very good direction of what may be taking place, but we don't know for sure. So despite all these findings, honestly, all the possibilities are still out there. Pirate does an amazing job of breaking down what could possibly be taking place and basically exploring some avenues of uncertainty. And it is quite a lengthy clip, but I got flamed for not showing a longer clip on my other channel, so here's a much longer clip to explain what he thinks might be going on.
I wouldn't show that anywhere, but is that not your IP at the end of that URL there?
Let me see. How would I check that?
I would go to Google and say, what's my IP?
All right. So, listen, I'm a noob. You're the professional here.
Yeah.
That is not mine.
Okay. I'm not surprised. So the reason why this is interesting is that IP address, if you run it through VirusTotal, is actually showing that it's running as malicious. There's a shitload of malicious hits on that. And that screenshot shows that there was an inbound connection to your computer from that IP address over port 135 on your stream. There's a screenshot for it. I think this dude had direct access to your machine. I don't think it's RCE. With this evidence right here, I think there was direct access to your machine. So I'm going to pull this up now because we can confirm that this is the case, right?
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Sure. Can we get a screenshot of this directly from the VOD instead of a cropped one, if you have that? Not you, the person who sent it to me. It's Furkan. Furkan sent me this.
This is definitely not mine.
Yeah, Furkan, can you send me that with the full screen so we can have it in full context? Thank you. So that's Windows RPC. This is all starting to align, dude. This looks like direct access to the machine.
But how would he gain access directly to the machine?
Trojan would be the way. Whether through the client or through a download that you did, we don't know.
You think that he could have done it through the packs that he gifted us?
That I don't know. That would be another different method, right? So we've got an unknown here. How did he get it on your machine?
So how was there a chance that his IP somehow just showed up on my screen?
So what that is Malwarebytes detected that there was an inbound connection from another IP address, from a server. This guy it's not his actual IP. It's likely what is called a jump box, which is if you look on, can you see my stream right now?
Let me pull it up. Yep, I see it.
So if this is your machine, we would expect the attacker's machine to directly interface with you, but that's not how this works. They generally have what's called a jump box in between, which is either another machine that has been compromised or a machine that they are renting in some way, usually using cryptocurrency in some way like that. Then the attacker has their machine out here. The attacker then connects to the jump box in some way, usually over a public line so that they don't trace it back to their home address at their home ISP. If they're not a dumbass, if they are a dumbass, then they use their home ISP and it becomes trivial to catch them once you start digging enough. Once the bloodhound is on your case, it just, it starts to unravel. So that jump box that we can go and look at that is actually a DigitalOcean ASN. Let's go see who owns that machine, because that machine is connecting to your machine over port 135, and we have the IP address for that. Port 135 is Windows RPC, and it looks like it's been flagged by a number of security vendors. I'd like to know what that IP address is and who owns that. That's the big question right now. Who owns this? Let's go see. This is the kind of stuff that I do when we're doing like any type of investigation, by the way. It's my assumption it's a jump box.
So like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date with all things going on in the world of Apex Legends news. And until the next time, we will see you all later, Gators.